Worth, 7 miles up the road from this crematorium. Now at some point in time you would imagine that there's going to have to be procession. I'll take a wee pull over just now. I'll pull over, I'll have a look, I'll see if I can source out an actual address for the Grahams. That seems to be the logical thing to do.
As I pull in here, I park up and I go to 192.com and the usual searches through Facebooks and Twitters and things and LinkedIn's, and looking for anything about these people that would give me an idea of the street or the housing that they might live in. But there's absolutely nothing. The next sort of 10-15 minutes is me sitting in this little lane going through 192.coms and whatever else. I'll fast forward this, well, not fast forward, but I'll edit it here. But I'm trying to find out where these people live, where there might be a gathering of some people, some mourners. We need more.
So here we come again in the main street in Frankfurt. 10:35, there's a funeral, there's a guy dressed in black. This is it. So it's 10:35 in the morning of the big funeral. Everybody knew them, pillars of the community. There's this, one of the hotels. As you can see, not very much a hive of activity. There's only 2 hotels in the town, 2 bars. It's one of them.
Let's remember this is an hour and 20 minutes or so before this big funeral, which is only 6 or 7 miles up the road. And this community that these people were so loved within, we have been told on so much of the press and the media, they've told us how loved.
That far there. Let's go and have a look.
That's it. So this is one of the local bars where there's actually, looks like there's a little bit of life going on. Somebody was leaving the bar, so I decided to park up and go in and see if I could get myself a cup of tea.
Are you open? No, we're not open. Is there anywhere to get a cup of tea in town?
Visit centre down the very bottom of the village, as if you're heading back towards Perth.
Back towards the football
Straight
stadium.
down.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cheers. No, but as welcome as a piece of shit in their shoe in there, I think. It's in the visitor centre. That's where it's at.
So this is me arriving at the visitor centre, which is at the bottom of the town, their local town, and there's a woman I saw who was sort of dressed in black. But she didn't look like a funeral person. She just looked out of place. There was a guy at the bus stop with a phone. He was there when I drove past. He was there when I drove past again. Black trousers, white shirt, but just seemed to be there. He didn't seem to be going anywhere. This visitor centre is very, very strange. As soon as I walked in, there's a lady who sort of, I caught her attention. Again, she was dressed in black coat, black. She looked like she was a mourner, but she was more interested in me than I was about her, because I was just starting, now I was actually starting to get paranoid. There was people there that just really made me feel very, very uncomfortable.
Nice one, cheers. That's it, thanks. I expected this place to be up high the activity this morning. This funeral thing going on.
No idea about it.
Yeah, the couple in Tunisia or something, they were just up the road, weren't they? Bank food.
Was that today?
Yeah.
Not that the last week. I'm not really.
Sugars.
Just
Oh,
there.
just here, sorry.
What time's it on at?
12 o'clock or something, I think it was.
Might still get hit, yeah. Besides when it's really like.
Sorry about my hand there. I was just, at some point I managed to get myself in the shot, and I'd rather not be in the shot. This young fella didn't know anything about the funeral, and then this strange woman in the shop, again, she's browsing around the gift area, just looking for nothing, but sort of looking at me.
Unfortunately, the mistake was back. I know about 7.
Did you go yourself?
I felt very uncomfortable at this point, having a wee chat with this fella about a lot of shit. And then as I'm walking out, this woman again, she's keeping a very close eye on me, to the point where I'm not sure exactly what seconds it will be, but I'll say roughly when I think roughly. If you listen carefully, you can actually hear the woman in the shop asking this lady if she can help her, because she's acting so strangely. She's just, it's round about now. And she's like, "Can I help you at all?" And it's like, no, I'm just browsing. But she's basically watching me, and there's a couple of people standing at the door. Again, dressed in black, but not... Again, apologies for the poor editing, but I'm trying to keep myself and my vehicle and everything off of the screen. On the screen at the moment, I'm just sitting outside this visitor centre thinking about what's just happened. There's a couple of people in black at the door loitering around. Spooky looking, you know, not mourner looking. There's a couple of motorbikes. Police outriders are just about to pass. They were obviously heading up towards the church in the village, in the town. So this is when my heart's starting to pump at this point, and this is where I've decided to follow the police. There's the police just passing there. There's 4 of them there. So I've just spied them, and I'm like, oh, might as well. Let's go and see where they're off to. I'm drinking my tea, so it's taking me a wee bit of time to relax, and I don't want to get too close to them.
4 police bikes just went past there.
Again, apologies for the poor editing, but I'm not new to research, but I'm new to putting it out there. You know, I've got it all in my head, but I'm not very technically minded. So if anyone's interested, they'll watch it. If not, but it's an entrance into, you know, I've tried to walk into a PSYOP. I tried to walk into an operation but there comes a point where I just don't have the bollocks anymore to go any further. It just... Oh.